Hey guys, it's your girl Mercedes back with another video. Alright guys, so today's video I'm going to talk to you guys about cutting off these type of people in the new year, because child, somebody gonna get left behind on the new year. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we can't tell who's a bad friend or who's just doing the bare minimum. So I'm gonna help you pinpoint those people who are not for you. First things first, if they're only calling you to vent, if they're only calling you to ask you a favor or anything like that, but they don't check in on you like on a regular, that's also a red flag. Thing is, it's like if they know you're always available, maybe you give good advice and they call you for those things but they never want to talk about anything else, that's a red flag. Number two, they never show up to any of your events, birthdays, celebrations, or anything like that. That's a big red flag, because if someone's really important to you, or if someone thinks that you're really important to them, they're gonna at least be there on the big days. Sometimes, you know, people get busy and they have their schedules, so they might not show up on regular days, but like say like a celebration or whatever it may be, your birthday, they need to be there. Of course there's certain circumstances where people can't, but if they can, they should. And if they're not, and if they're calling you, only talking to you, or whatever it may be, those aren't the people for you. You need to cut those people off in 2022. This is a big thing that I learned as well, and I think that this has always happened a couple months before I end up cutting off somebody, and it just shows me how loyal they are. If say you have like a friend and they have a friend you never met before, if that friend is like okay with disrespecting you or is rude to you and they don't watch their tone or what they say to you, that definitely means they don't have any respect for you. And if your friend's friend doesn't have any respect for you, that means that they have no respect for you. They need to understand that. Usually when the friend of a friend is disrespectful, it means that they're chatting you and she don't really fuck with you how you think she does. So know that. And that's a huge red flag, because for me, when I'm around my friends, I'm even more nicer to them because they don't know me. And you know, out of respect for my friend, I'm definitely gonna respect you. Now if you get out of pocket, I don't know where that's gonna go, but you guys should be on the same level of respect, because the person that you're around is the friend. So you know what I mean? Yeah. This is a huge thing too, and I think a lot of people can agree with me that usually your mom or your parents see the bad friend before you do. And if your mom or your dad has ever said anything about your friend, they don't like them, yeah, it's foreshadowing to come, and you need to really listen to your parents and take in their advice, because they can see things you can't. And sometimes when we really like somebody, we see the good in them and we can't see the bad. And so if your mom or dad has said anything about this person, you need to cut them off in 2022, girl. This is also one thing I learned also with other people and my friends and their experience with other people, is that usually the friend who is a hater that you need to cut off is someone that acts weird in front of other people. Like, you can bring them around a whole bunch of guys, or you can bring them around anywhere, and they just act like they're too cool, or you know, they'll say something they know they're not supposed to say around a crowd about you to embarrass you, or they'll point out something to embarrass you in front of a crowd. That is the friend you need to drop in 2022. If they're out here trying to embarrass you when you've brought them to a function, or you've brought them around guys or dude or whatever, and they're trying to like look better so they can put you down or something, then they're not your friend, and you need to drop them in 2022. Y'all are weird. I'm sorry, because like I've had so many people tell me about that story where their friends will go around with other guys and act weird. The ghetto. Anyway. Next tip is they never give you compliments. So like, say you send in a picture like, hey girl, should I wear this? And they're like, go off sis, go off. Or you know, they're not underneath your pictures at all. They don't like amp you up or nothing like that. That's a huge red flag, and it's really weird. Like, it's really weird. Like, I don't understand that. You shouldn't want to be around anyone who's ugly anyways, and you should think that all your friends are beautiful, and you should hype them up, because why not? Like, wouldn't you want to get hyped up too? I don't know. So if they never compliment you, or even if like you call them and you're like, oh my god, this is what happened, I got like a, you know, a promotion, or I got a deal, or whatever it may be, or I got a new car, and they're like, oh, good for you, they are jealous, and you need to drop them in 2022, sis. It could never be me. Last 2 points are so important. Trust your intuition. At the end of the day, like, if you can't trust them, if you feel like you can't leave them alone with your man, oh my god, drop that. Drop them. If you know you can't leave them in front of your man, that's a huge red flag. Because let me tell you, I've heard stories of the double whammy. That's what I call it, the double freaking whammy. When the best friend and the boyfriend cheat, that's a double whammy, because you get betrayed by your boyfriend and your best friend, and your friend is willing to risk it for a man. Like, that's crazy to me, and I've heard that story so many times. Y'all women are trifling. That's So trust your intuition. If you feel like you can't leave your girlfriend with your man, if you feel like you can't leave her with your purse, if you feel like you can't lend her money, you know what you need to do. Yeah, just trust your intuition. You know, if there's something just not off, just cut that bitch off. Just cut it. It's not gonna hurt. I mean, at the end of the day, I hope that if anyone feels like I'm not a good friend or whatever, they talk to me, but I hope that they also cut me off. If you need to, cut me off. If I'm affecting your life, cut me off. I definitely advocate for that. So yeah. Also, what ties into intuition is what are they doing for you? Like, as a friend, what are they really doing for you? Are they, like, I'm not saying that every relationship has to be transactional, like they have to be doing something for you in order for the relationship to, like, be a thing. But I think that there's certain things that people bring to the table where it's like, oh, this friend makes me laugh a lot, and every time I'm around them I feel good. Like, that's what they doing for you. Like, you know what I mean? If you're around your friend and she's just gloomy and she's negative, and she doesn't really like want to enjoy herself, and you always feel negative around her, she's not doing anything for you, and you need to drop that person as well, unfortunately. Sometimes it's not like a big betrayal or a snake move that has to happen before you cut people off. Sometimes it's just the energy in their mindset. Like, if their mindset is trash and they sit in the house all day long and they don't want to do nothing, you're gonna be like that too. You want to surround yourself with people who are like-minded, and if you don't want to be a bum in the house all the time, then you need to choose better friends. And of course, when it comes to leveling up, not everyone makes the cut. So don't be afraid to cut the people off who not really have done anything bad, but just have a really bad mindset, and it will bleed onto you. So you really have to understand that. Yeah, that's the end of my video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you guys make better choices in the new year, and I hope I've helped you as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe and press that notification bell to get notified every single time your girl posts a video. Bye, guys.